What if I told you that some of the vitamins you take every morning could actually be harming you? This isn't fear-mongering. Real studies from the Journal of the American Medical Association show that seniors taking the wrong supplements may face up to a 40% higher risk of dying earlier than expected. This is serious. Some vitamins, when taken without care, can cause brain shrinkage. Others can quietly raise your risk of stroke, nerve problems, or heart failure, even if you take them at standard doses. And chances are, you're taking at least one of them every day. As we grow older, our bodies change. After 65, the liver slows down, making it harder to break down certain substances. The kidneys don't clear out excess nutrients as efficiently. Our nerves become more delicate. Unfortunately, some vitamins can build up in our bodies, slowly poisoning cells and causing symptoms that feel like just getting old. But it's really avoidable. In this video, we'll reveal the 4 vitamins you should stop taking after 65, and the 4 essential ones you should be sure to include in your daily routine. Stay with me until the end, because vitamin number 1 can lower your risk of death by 36%, according to a major European study. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. Let's start with the dangerous ones. Number 4 on the list might surprise you. Vitamin A, yes, the one everyone thinks is good for your eyes and immune system, can actually cause harm in older adults, especially in its retinol form known as retinol. You see, vitamin A is fat-soluble. That means instead of flushing out quickly like water-soluble vitamins, your body stores it in the liver and fat tissue. As your liver's efficiency declines with age, this stored vitamin A can build up over time, reaching toxic levels without you noticing. Many don't realize this buildup can cause dry skin, dizziness, blurred vision, and joint pain, symptoms often mistaken for normal aging. If you're taking more than 2,000 to 3,000 micrograms daily from supplements, this could be happening to you. It gets more concerning. A 2022 review in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that too much vitamin A in older adults raises the risk of atrial fibrillation, a dangerous irregular heartbeat that greatly increases stroke risk after 65. So if your multivitamin contains retinol or retinol palmitate, it's time to rethink. You do need vitamin A, but not in this form. Choose the safer natural form. Beta-carotene. Vitamin A is also found in foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, spinach, and eggs. But here, it exists as beta-carotene. Your body smartly converts beta-carotene into vitamin A only when needed, making it nearly impossible to overdose. If your multivitamin still lists retinol, check the label carefully. Daily amounts above 700 micrograms for women or 900 for men may be unsafe, especially over the long term. The safest approach? Stop synthetic vitamin A supplements and focus on eating nutrient-rich foods to get your natural dose. This is just the first caution. Be ready, because the next vitamin on our list is even more dangerous and is often recommended to seniors without proper testing. Stay tuned, and let's protect your health together. Number 3. Iron supplements. A hidden danger for seniors. Iron is a vital nutrient, no doubt about that. But if you're over 65 and still taking iron supplements, just in case, you might be unknowingly putting your health at risk. Many people think of iron as the go-to remedy for tiredness. Doctors often prescribe it for anemia, and it's commonly included in senior multivitamins aimed at boosting energy or improving brittle nails. Here's what most seniors don't realize. After 65, your body's way of losing iron changes. It no longer sheds excess iron as easily as it once did. And iron doesn't just disappear. It stores itself mainly in your liver, heart, and pancreas. Over time, too much iron causes something called oxidative stress. That's when unstable molecules damage your cells and inflame tissues, accelerating the aging of vital organs from within. Plus, iron overload boosts the production of harmful compounds linked to Alzheimer's, heart disease, and cancer. The truth is, most seniors don't actually need extra iron. Men stop losing iron after puberty, and women after menopause. Unless your doctor has confirmed an iron deficiency or you've lost blood from surgery, ulcers, or chronic illness, your regular diet probably provides enough iron. Foods like meat, beans, leafy greens, and fortified cereals naturally supply this mineral. Taking iron supplements on top of that can tip the balance and cause long-term damage. The tricky part? Symptoms of iron overload can be subtle: joint pain, fatigue, memory issues, or heart palpitations. These are often mistaken for just getting older. But behind the scenes, the extra iron may be harming your brain, liver, and heart. Unlike iron deficiency, which is usually easy to fix, iron overload takes longer to treat, and damage may already be done by the time it's caught. If your multivitamin contains iron, it's worth checking with your doctor. Ask for tests like serum ferritin and transferrin saturation to see if your iron levels are too high. If they are, you'll need to reduce red meat and stop all iron supplements immediately. A wiser choice? Opt for iron-free multivitamins designed for seniors. Iron is helpful when you're young, but after 65, it can be like pouring fuel on a fire your organs struggle to control. Number 2. Calcium, not always the bone saver you think. Calcium has been a household name for bone health for decades. You see it in ads, pamphlets at the doctor's office, and almost every senior multivitamin claiming to strengthen bones. But here's what many over 65 don't know. Taking calcium supplements, especially by themselves, can actually raise your risk of heart attack, stroke, and dangerous artery calcification. This isn't just a scare story, it's backed by science. Calcium is essential, yes, but where it ends up in your body matters more than how much you take. When you're younger, your bones soak up calcium easily, helped by hormones and growth factors. After 65, especially for postmenopausal women and aging men, this process slows down. Bones don't absorb calcium efficiently anymore. So where does the extra calcium go? Unfortunately, it settles in places it shouldn't: soft tissues, joints, and most dangerously, your arteries. Many seniors take calcium thinking it's their bone insurance, but without the body's guidance, it hardens arteries instead of strengthening bones, raising stroke risk instead of protecting you from fractures. Calcium supplements can also cause digestive problems like bloating, constipation, and reduce absorption of other key minerals like zinc and iron. And if you're on acid blockers for reflux, a common medication for older adults, your stomach won't absorb calcium properly anyway, leaving you with no bone benefit but added heart strain. So what's the better way? Get calcium through food. Leafy greens, sardines with bones, yogurt, almonds, and chia seeds offer calcium in a natural, easily absorbed form. If you need more, make sure supplements include vitamin D3 and K2, which help your body direct calcium into bones and away from arteries. If your multivitamin still has 500 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium and you're already eating a calcium-rich diet, it's time to rethink. Remember, strong bones need more than calcium. They need balance, movement, and smart nutrient guidance. And your heart needs you to keep calcium where it belongs, not where it hurts. Up next is vitamin number 1, the most dangerous of all for seniors. It's often recommended, even self-prescribed, yet strongly linked to memory loss, muscle decline, and increased risk of death when taken without proper testing. Are you ready to hear what it is? Number 1. High-dose vitamin B6, a hidden threat you might not expect. This vitamin surprises many because it's usually thought of as safe, even helpful. Vitamin B6 is commonly taken to boost energy, support nerves, or clear brain fog. It's found in many multivitamins and recommended by doctors. But here's the catch. After 65, taking high doses of vitamin B6 can quietly damage your nervous system and weaken your muscles, causing symptoms that look like normal aging but are actually signs of toxicity. Let me explain. Vitamin B6 is water-soluble, which makes it seem harmless. After all, water-soluble vitamins are usually flushed out when in excess. But B6 behaves differently. When you take large amounts, especially from supplements, it starts to build up in your nerve tissues. Over time, this buildup becomes toxic to your nerves. This neurotoxicity can cause tingling, numbness, burning sensations in your feet, balance difficulties, and muscle weakness. Sadly, many seniors with these symptoms are misdiagnosed with diabetic neuropathy or just told it's old age, while the real cause is excessive vitamin B6. The official upper limit for daily B6 intake is 100 milligrams, but studies show that even 50 milligrams a day over time can cause toxicity in older adults. Many energy boosters, brain supplements, and nerve support products contain between 100% to 250% of that limit in a single dose. When you combine those with a multivitamin and fortified foods, it's easy to unknowingly reach dangerous levels. Once nerve damage begins, recovery can be slow and difficult. Seniors are especially vulnerable due to slower metabolism, decreased liver clearance, and conditions like diabetes or thyroid issues that already strain the nervous system. So, what's the safe approach? You still need vitamin B6, but only in modest amounts. The recommended daily intake is about 1.5 milligallons for women and 1.7 milligallons for men. You'll get more than enough from natural foods like chickpeas, tuna, turkey, bananas, and fortified cereals. Unless your doctor has diagnosed you with a vitamin B6 deficiency through blood tests, there's no need for high-dose supplements. If your multivitamin or nerve health formula contains more than 5 to 10 milligrams of B6 per serving, it's time to rethink your supplements. Consider switching to one made specifically for seniors, or ask your doctor to check your vitamin B6 levels. Remember, when it comes to B6, more is not better. Especially after 65, too much might lead to lasting nerve damage. That completes our list of the 4 vitamins seniors should avoid without medical guidance. Protect your health by staying informed and making thoughtful choices. Now, let's explore the 4 most important vitamins you should take every day after 65, ranked from least to most essential. Number 4. Magnesium. Magnesium often flies under the radar, yet it's one of the most crucial nutrients as we age. By the time you reach 65, your body's magnesium stores have probably dropped quite a bit. That's because aging makes it harder to absorb magnesium. Your kidneys tend to flush it out faster, and many medications, like diuretics, acid blockers, and blood pressure pills, speed up this loss even more. The signs of low magnesium sneak up slowly: fatigue, muscle cramps, restless sleep, anxiety, irregular heartbeats, and even insulin resistance. Many seniors chalk these symptoms up to getting old, but restoring magnesium can bring real relief. People often notice better sleep, fewer cramps, steadier balance, and sharper thinking once their magnesium levels improve. Magnesium supports over 300 enzyme systems in your body. It helps regulate blood pressure, keeps your nerves and muscles working smoothly, and stabilizes blood sugar. It even helps maintain a healthy heart rhythm and keeps your brain sharp. A magnesium deficiency has been linked to a higher risk of dementia, irregular heartbeat, atrial fibrillation, and type 2 diabetes. But not all magnesium supplements are created equal. Forms like magnesium oxide are poorly absorbed and can upset your stomach. Better options for seniors include magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate. These are gentler and absorbed more easily by the aging digestive system. The right dose typically falls between 250 and 400 milligallons daily, depending on your diet and health. You can also boost magnesium naturally with foods like leafy greens, avocados, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and black beans. However, since modern soil has less magnesium than before, supplements are often necessary, especially if you take several medications. Number 3. Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is far more than a bone booster. It's actually a hormone vital for your entire body. After 65, your skin produces less than half the vitamin D it once did because it can't convert sunlight efficiently anymore. If you spend most of your time indoors, wear sunscreen, or live in northern regions, your vitamin D levels could drop without you noticing. Low vitamin D3 brings serious risks: tiredness, thinning bones, weak muscles, a weakened immune system, and greater chances of infection. More concerning, a major 2020 study in the British Medical Journal found seniors with vitamin D deficiency faced a 50% higher risk of respiratory infections and a 30% higher risk of death from all causes, including heart disease, diabetes, and some cancers. Vitamin D3 activates immune cells, reduces chronic inflammation, and helps your body heal damaged tissue. People with adequate vitamin D not only get sick less often, but recover faster. It also supports memory, mood, and cognitive function. Low levels are linked to depression and a higher chance of dementia. Unfortunately, many seniors are deficient, and most multivitamins don't contain enough to fix it. While the recommended daily intake from food and sunlight is 600 to 800 international units, IU, research shows older adults often need 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily just to maintain healthy levels. If your levels are low, especially during winter, you may need even more under your doctor's guidance. The best supplement form is vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, not D2. It absorbs better and is closer to the vitamin your body naturally makes from sunlight. You can take it as a liquid, soft gel, or capsule, ideally with a meal containing fat for best absorption. Up next is vitamin number 2, a quietly powerful nutrient that fuels your red blood cells, nerves, and brain. Many seniors don't get enough, leading to weakness, memory troubles, and sometimes mistaken dementia. If you found this helpful so far, please hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the rest of this important series. Number 2. Vitamin B12, a silent deficiency affecting many seniors. If you're over 65, there's a good chance your vitamin B12 levels might be low, and you may not even realize it. At first, the signs can be subtle: feeling more tired than usual, struggling with memory, or experiencing tingling in your hands or feet. But if left untreated, a B12 deficiency can become serious. It can mimic dementia, weaken your legs, affect your balance, and often goes unnoticed until damage becomes harder to reverse. Vitamin B12 plays a vital role in keeping your nerves healthy, making red blood cells, and supporting brain function. However, as we age, our stomachs produce less acid, which is necessary to release B12 from the proteins found in meat, eggs, and dairy products. This natural decline is often made worse by common medications like antacids or metformin. So, even if you eat well, you could slowly be slipping into a deficiency. And it's not just about memory loss. B12 shortage can cause your legs to feel weak, make walking unsteady, and increase your risk of falls. This happens because the nerves in your limbs start to misfire. Many seniors assume these symptoms are just arthritis or part of getting older, but the real cause could be something simpler and much easier to fix. How can you fix it? First, don't rely on food alone. After 60, your body struggles to absorb B12 from food because of lower stomach acid. The better choice is a supplement, especially forms like methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin, which bypass the stomach and are absorbed directly through your mouth or gut lining. For most seniors, a daily dose between 500 and 1,000 micrograms works well, but some may need more based on blood test results. The good news? Vitamin B12 is water-soluble, so your body gets rid of any excess safely. You can take it as a tablet, a sublingual lozenge, which dissolves under your tongue, or, if your deficiency is severe, a weekly injection. If you're over 65 and haven't had your B12 levels checked recently, ask your doctor for a blood test. It might be one of the most important numbers in your health report. When B12 is low, every part of your body has to work harder. But when you fix it, your brain, muscles, and nerves can function as if you're 10 years younger. Coming up next is vitamin number 1, the most crucial vitamin for anyone over 65. It supports your heart, brain, bones, and immune system. And in one major European study, it was linked to a 36% lower risk of death from all causes. Number 1. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. This might not be your typical vitamin, but for those of us over 65, omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, are among the most important nutrients you can take. These essential fats have been studied more than almost any other supplement, and the results are truly compelling. Omega-3s protect your brain, your heart, your joints, and they even influence how long you live. Let's look at the science. A large 2021 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 42,000 adults aged 60 and older. Those with the highest omega-3 blood levels had a remarkable 36% lower risk of dying from any cause. That means omega-3s aren't just good for your heart. They're linked to living longer. Another study in Circulation showed that omega-3 supplements cut the risk of fatal heart attacks in seniors by more than 45%. These are significant numbers, and the impact on your quality of life can be even greater. Your body needs EPA and DHA to build brain tissue, reduce inflammation, keep your blood vessels flexible, and help regulate your heart's rhythm. Without enough omega-3s, older adults face higher chances of memory loss, irregular heartbeat, joint pain, and faster aging in almost every organ. Here's the shocking part. Over 68% of Americans over 60 are deficient in omega-3s simply because they don't eat enough fatty fish or take the right supplements. The best natural sources are cold water fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. But to get the levels your aging body truly needs, food alone often isn't enough. That's where high-quality fish oil supplements come in. Look for one that offers at least 1,000 milliliters of combined EPA and DHA daily. If you have heart issues or chronic inflammation, you might need 2,000 milliliters or more, always under your doctor's guidance. Choose a supplement tested for purity and free of heavy metals, preferably in triglyceride form, which your body absorbs better. Taking it with a meal helps avoid any fishy aftertaste. And if you're vegan or allergic to fish, don't worry. There are excellent plant-based omega-3 supplements providing DHA directly. Omega-3s aren't just about preventing heart attacks or strokes. They help you think more clearly, move with ease, sleep more soundly, and age gracefully. They literally form the building blocks of your brain and help your cells communicate. And when you're over 65, that's not a luxury. It's a vital need. For seniors wanting to stay sharp, steady, and strong well into their 70s and beyond, omega-3s are the closest thing to a nutritional insurance policy. They don't just help you live longer, They help you stay truly you. You've just learned the truth about vitamins after 65. Some can help you live longer, think clearer, and stay strong. Others might be quietly draining your energy, fogging your mind, and putting your heart at risk. Even if a label says, for seniors, it's not about taking more, it's about taking smarter. You need the right nutrients, in the right form, at the right dose, for your age, your body, and your future. That means cutting out the harmful extras and finally giving your cells the support they deserve to keep you alive, mobile, and sharp. So, what vitamins are sitting in your medicine cabinet right now? Share in the comments below which one surprised you the most. If this opened your eyes, please tap the like button and hit subscribe. We break down the science that helps you live stronger, longer. Got questions or stories to share? Leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.